Hi, hello. Sorry, I forgot to schedule the stream today. And it's been a very long day, so bear with me. But hi, hello, we're live once again. Today we are doing Limbus, continuing Limbus, and I am very excited to do so. I don't really have much to yap on my mind, besides like the Super Bowl, but just I'm gonna keep it short. I loved it. It was like really a good show, and it just like made me feel a lot of pride. So good job on Bad Bunny's part for, you know, making a really good show. But yeah, without yapping too much, I just kind of really want to get into it. I just want to go right in. Is my stream working okay? Stream settings. Okay. Okay. And I'm just blasted in red. Okay. Alrighty. So we're back to Limbus. We did some gambling with no wins whatsoever. No pulls, no money, no bitches, no nothing. But we're just gonna do more story. We're just progressing the story of blah blah blah. The story of our beloved heroes. So I think we're on ice cream time. So maybe something more upbeat, something less jarring at the emotional strings. So grab a drink. I have some water. I had some apple slices, but I already ate them. My beautiful partner got them for me, but I already munched them all. I did have some water. And yeah. Get comfortable, I guess. Just to wish like everything is fine. Everything looks fine, so we should be fine. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Okay. We made our way past the mountains of shipping containers and back to where we first docked. I saw Virgilius and Cadon at the bench, watching us approach. The latter of the two was clearly suffering from crushing boredom.
카론, 아이스크림 먹었어. 차가운데 금방 없어졌어.
Yeah.
비리지 않았어? 비려? 카론, 그런 말 몰라.
Oh, Cadon.
그 생선을 핥는 느낌이라고 할까? 노랑머리, 생선 핥아? 그런 취향? 카론, 덜덜.
다들 얼굴들이 죽상이군. 무슨 일이 있었지?
That's a first that you're like here in person. Also, I low-key feel the volume is a little bit lower than it should be. There you go.
아니, 그곳이 말이오. 우리가 약속 장소에 도착했는데.
같은 건 관심 없으니 무슨 정보를 얻었는지에 대해 요약해서 말하도록 도갈식으로.
황금 가지의 위치를 알아냈죠. 대호수 한가운데에 있는 로보토미 지부고요.
In the middle of the Great Lake?
당연히 지부에 박혀 있겠지. 그것뿐인가?
변동 좌표를 얻었습니다. 뭐 당신은 고작 좌표뿐이라고 하겠지만 우리가 얼마나 고생했는지 들어보지 않는다면
I don't think he cares about the trouble.
아니, 그거면 충분하지. 칭찬이라도 해주고 싶군.
어머나?
Oh, hey, pal. Thank you for passing. Sorry, I can't speak. Thank you for passing by. I really appreciate it. Ciao.
그리고
아, 네가 말하려는 게 뭔지 훤히 보이는군. 알아서 하지. 빠져 있어.
God damn. What is this game about? Saw you name it a couple times. So Limbus Company is a part of a series of games made by a company called Project Moon. They are a Korean company, and it's there's no simple answer. Long story short, Limbus is a gacha game. If for what I've seen, and also by my opinion, one of the better ones. How can I explain it? It's kind of hard to explain. There's like such a long history because of two other games that come before it. There is Lobotomy Corporation, which is the first game, and then the second game, Librarina. So Lobotomy Corp is like an SCP Foundation type beat of a game. It's a monster management simulator. And you just kind of like progress, finding out the story and whatnot. Library Arena is a continuation of that, and then Limbus happens 10 years in the future. So it has a really good story. Deals with a lot of like complex dilemmas in, I guess, either philosophy, religion, emotions, blah blah blah. I like it a lot, but I don't. Did I mute myself? God fucking damn. Thank you for that. It's just a lot. I'll try. It'd probably be better explaining it to you in DMs. So you're gonna have to like, if you're out for it, I'm gonna yap a lot in DMs. So. But it's really good. I highly recommend it. I was gonna say. Yeah, that's it. I will, okay. Alright, scary.
이스마엘, 꽤 초조해 보이는군. 아마 그때 진행한 면담으로는 마음을 놓을 수 없었나 보지.
당연하죠. 제 목표가 시시각각 어떻게 돌아가고 있는지 알 수도 없는 상태에서 이 일 저 일 챙겨가면서 나아가려고 하는 모양새를 쳐다만 보고 있을 수가 있나요? 돌아버리겠는데.
진정해. 네 인생과 함께했던 이 대호수도 모든 목적지를 돌아갈 수밖에 없게 만들어져 있는데 그런 걸 겪었던 자치군 제법 참을성이 없군. 관리자의 어깨가 적골이 난 것도 그 안절부절 못하고 있는 네 성미가 남긴 작품인가?
Oh, that's a good one. So it has been a thing where like Ishmael feels very impatient, and she has been doing drastic decision after drastic decision, and it's someone with this attitude of like, well, I know what I'm doing, everyone else is stupid kind of beat. And at least for Gillies is like has some sort of authority above Dante, but he'll just be like, what if the bullshit you're doing is kind of making things complicated?
그건
뭐 의도하지 않았다는 건 알겠군. 만에 하나 그런 일이 있었으면 적어도 숨을 쉬는 형태로 내 앞에 자리하고 있진 않을 테니.
Oof.
왜 생각이 멀리까지 가지 못하는 거지, 이스마엘? 지금까지의 기행에서의 결과로 대강 유추할 수 있을 텐데.
I think this is the most direct Vergilius I've ever been with someone. I have to say, like, the art. I love the art so much. It's my favorite thing. I really do like this game a lot. I will say, game-wise, because it's a gacha, it's not my most favorite mechanics-wise. But that's me also being A, bad at it, second, kind of barely understanding it, and then third, it's just kind of not my thing. But it's easy to manage, at least at the moment, because I know I've heard it gets harder later on. I'm very behind. I'm like, we can call it chapters. There's a lot of chapters. I'm in chapter 5 now, and I think there's 9 out right now, I think. Or less. I could be wrong. Again, I'm very behind.
네가 안절부절 못하는 그 계약 조건, 그건 반드시 관리자가 이끄는 이 기행을 따라가다 보면 나타날 수밖에
Yeah.
없는 걸.
For what I remember, that, you know, the span that they were going to support the game for was going to be 10 years. So it's a lot they're going through. And at least the shtick so far has been that each character, it's 12, they're called sinners. So Dante is like the manager. It's kind of a theme. There's a manager in every game. So in Lobotomy Corporation, there's a manager. In Labyrinth, there's also like kind of a manager. And then in this one, there's also another manager, and you look over employees that are on these crazy wild missions. So you look over 12 people that they're called sinners, and they each go through some like life catharsis, I guess, because they have like very deep rooted like trauma from like some events that happened, and for some reason that is tied to like the location of these valuable resources that they're trying to find. So it's like each chapter focuses on one character at a time, so it's a lot of them.
자꾸 관리자에게 반목하는 행동은 그 기행의 속도만
Yeah.
늦출 뿐이다.
Again, it's a lot.
겨우 4번 겪은 일로 확신하라는 말인가요?
뭐 나는 그런 흐름을 잘 보니까.
Have a good day at work. Good luck. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. See ya. Got on. What's up?
그렇게까지 말한다면 알겠습니다. 답답하다고 해서 제가 필요 이상으로 나서는 일은 없게 하죠.
There we go. She's learning.
덧붙여 어쨌든 벌어진 일은 존재하기 때문에 상황을 설명하는 경위서 정도는 작성해야 할 겁니다.
얼마든지 해드리죠. 저 길잡이의 말이 들어맞는다면.
혹시 아이스크림은?
No.
아니요. 이 항구의 명물이라기에 궁금했건만 얌전히 타겠소.
Aw, Yisang really wanted ice cream.
이상 씨, 여러모로 고생이네.
알아주면 되었어.
He's not going to answer me anyway, but what were you up to?
단테 씨가 물어봐도 의미가 없는 것에 대해 여쭤보시는군요.
He's just asking bullshit. Don't listen to him.
저들에게 옮기라도 한 겁니까? 이거 원 정말 고래 아이스크림이라도 사들고 왔어야 했나?
Okay, you know, it's like the bit is that Vergilius cannot hear Dante. I feel like he low-key can, and he's just dragging the bit for as long as he can. Because there's no way where it's like Foss just gives him like a really loose translation, and I'll just be like answering kind of exactly to what Dante is asking or saying. So it's like, I think you're just playing a really long bit, Vergilius. I think he's just really highly committed to the bit. Free money, yay. Pirates battle, I guess.
와일드 헌트야.
그 뭐냐 이스마일 씨. 아직 로보토미 지부까지 도착하려면 한참 남았는데 그냥 평소대로 눈 붙이는 편이 낫지 않겠어? 아니면 내가 교대해 줄게. 어? 불침번에는 또 서질이 있단 말이지.
No. Gregor's yawn betrayed his confidence. Ishmael didn't care. She wasn't going to move from her station anyway. Ishmael looked like she was waiting for something to happen. Or maybe she was deathly afraid of something. She did not even for a second, leave the telescope, courtesy of Rain, most likely, installed on the modified Mephistopheles.
좋은 자세군 물개. 경계의 실패는 부대의 몰락이니 경계를 게을리하지 않아야 한다는 건 내 오랜 신조였다.
I asked Aldous her thoughts out of curiosity, but she simply replied that Vergilius had already acted upon the matter. If the executive manager would not take action, then that was that. She also explained that while she would not hesitate to clash with Ishmael again, should the need arise, she would not continue this pointless tussle that only lowered the team's morale. Smart. I guess that's good enough.
하지만 여기는 배 위고 아까처럼 그 뭐냐 그 대호수의 규칙만 잘 지키면 여기서 갑자기 습격이라도 당할 리가.
Don't speak too soon. Ooh. What was that?
전방에
Ishmael suddenly got up and hurried into the cabins as though she noticed something through the telescope.
있기는 하군. 미안하게 됐다.
Attacked by anything, my bad.
주황머리, 또 드리프트를 보여주는 거야?
방향을 틀기에는 늦었어요. 저번 같은 건 안 돼요. 안개 생성기로 모습을 의도적으로 감추고 있다가 갑자기 나타났다. 이건 우리를 확실하게 노리고 있다는 거네요.
우리 위치가 발각된 이상 따라잡히는 건 시간 문제일 거다. 어떻게 처리할지는 알아서 결정하도록.
저쪽 배로 넘어가게 허락해 주세요, 관리자님.
Are you sure that boarding their ship is the best course of action if you want to save our ship?
적어도 제 경험 안에서는.
Okay. I'll leave it to you then.
계속 그렇게 현명해 주셨으면 좋겠네요.
I sighed with relief, as she seemed to be going along with me for now. With that, I took a few steps behind the other centers and watched her.
작사를 꽂아서 배를 강제로 붙일 거예요. 한 명은 키를 잡고 신호에 맞춰서 꺾어야 해요.
엔진도 적절한 타이밍에 꺼져야겠군. 어이 거기! 너는 여분 밧줄을 갖고 오고 넌 조타실에 들어가서 대기해라.
Ishmael's explanations were rapid and confident. Aldous nudged along affirmatively. The other sinners were quick to follow their instructions. Watching Ishmael throw her razor-sharp harpoon toward the pirate ship, I started to feel that something was off. There they were, the sinners, working so well together like clockwork, but underneath all that, maybe all that mattered to them was their own goals. I was wondering if all the times I've spent thinking, hoping, and contemplating about our futures together were pointless. This thought lingered for a while in my head. I mean, it's definitely more complicated than that. I mean, like, can people have, like, selfish reasons why they're here working?
인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어?
Sam,
응원하라고
shut up.
쓰여 있는데?
That is completely, like, true and fair, but also, like, I think it's a little bit dumb to say that there's not some sense of camaraderie, but I think it's, like, limited to, like, certain amount of people who have been, like, you know, progressing through their stories, and then, like, you know, there's still a couple of other people who haven't yet. So, besides that, I imagine they also just kind of want to survive, and it's kind of, like, best to work together to achieve that. But besides that, like, you know, there'll be, like, some tussle here and there, but it's not, like... I think this is, like, the worst it has gotten in this Canto, but only, like, between Ishmael, Heathcliff, and then maybe Aldous as well. So, you know. But I can see or understand Dante being a bit self-doubting on that end.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴
꿰뚫려라.
예정 외에는 없군. 효력사. 좋아.
직접 밝혀주마.
계속하면 되겠네. 여기 확대해봐. 순식간에 끝내줘.
상태가 안 좋아. 지금 공격에 들어가는 게 이해하지 않아.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
나아가 주게.
마음은 놓지 말고.
따뜻한
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
분위기 좋은데?
지금이라면
승리로
한
이끌
단계 높은 의뢰도 성공시킬 수 있겠군.
정화.
네, 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니. 네, 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
흙에서
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
흙으로 흙으로
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
목을 내놓고
마음은
있도록.
놓지 말고.
저 밝긴다. 돌아하니요.
그대 또한 잠들게. 네,
속에서
기릴 테니.
찢어 놓아주마.
흙으로 흙으로
Okay. Nice.
끝장냈어. 이제 더는 폭풍 소리에 죄를 떨 필요도, 개소리를 꿈을 꾸고 슬픔에 빠질 필요도 없지. 전부 끝내버린.
More fighting.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Oh, just straight into it. Okay.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어? 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
꿰뚫려라. 꿰뚫리고
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
효력사. 좋아.
계속하면 되겠네. 아까는 대단했어.
한 사람이 낼 수 있는 일격으로서
정화.
감탄할 수준이었지.
따뜻한
직접 발견.
쉬시게.
네 피분수. 여기 확대해봐. 고귀하게.
상태가 안 좋고. 지금 공격에 들어가는 게 유효하겠어.
한 놈.
분위기 좋은데?
지금이라면
순식간에
한 단계
끝내죠.
밑으로 이래도 성공시킬 수 있게. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
따뜻한
벌게서 벌게서
직접 발견주마. 비명을 질러라.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인
정화.
신호다. 마음은 놓지 말고.
엎드리도
직접 발견주마.
깨어라.
풍 속에서
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다. 마음은 놓지 말고.
네 피분수.
따뜻한 피. 꿰뚫려라.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
우리가 넘어갈 생각이었는데 이런 야비한 자식들.
우리가 좀 바빠서 말이야.
편올릴 생각보다는 바른 대로 말하는 게 신상에 좋을 거야. 보라, 어디서 왔냐?
우리 부선장님을 건드리고도 멀쩡하게 돌아가는 놈들이 있을 수는 없지. 그건 우리 조직에 대한 수치다. 후크 선장이 너희를 가만두지 말라고 하셨다.
Captain Hooks. Oh yeah, we haven't met the guy
너
yet.
참 아름다운 의리네. 나쁘진 않은 걸. 근데 혓바닥 놀리라고 누가 그랬냐?
그따위 협박이 잘도 먹히겠다. 우리가 그런 거에 쫄릴 순둥이 같이 보이냐?
끈질기네 이것들. 기껏 부선장을 살려줬더니 고마워하지도 않고.
스미, 그 사람이 말한 게 이걸까요? 자길 건드리면 큰일이 날 거라던 게.
아니야. 수치라는 건 고작 그럴 때 느끼는 감정이 아니야.
God damn.
뭐? 함께했던 동료들이 광기 어린 선동에 전부 개죽음 당해버리고 유일하게 들리는 소리라고는 혼자 남은 내 심장 박동일 때.
잠깐.
그리고 그 꼬락서니 속에서도 살아남고 싶다는 박동이라는 걸 알아버린 그때. 그럴 때 느끼는 거야. 수치라는 건.
기다려봐. 너희들 배를 보니까 정말 아무것도 모르나 본데. 나를 살려주면 다 말해줄게. 그리고 그분께도 이야기를 잘 들여보겠어.
Don't bargain with me.
손해보는 장사는 아니잖아. 나까지 죽어버리면 그분이 오해를 하실지도 모르니까.
Oh, she's scared. Yeah.
그렇지. 역시 구미가 당기지? 만약 그렇게 되면 너희도 기적적으로 호수를 벗어날 수 있...
이런 의미도 없는 뻔한 말을 일일이 들어주는 것도 한심해. 방금 저게 마지막이었죠? 다시 배로 복귀하면 되겠어요.
The ship was still as death. Its sails fluttered a forlorn dance in the winds. Oh, thought there was more. God damn.
한 자루는 죽었던 한 자에 대한 축하를, 한 자루는
That's my boy.
목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에 대한 엄숙한 애도를
The waves.
이상으로 끝내겠소. 죽음 충동 억제, 관념 봉인.
So something's been bothering me. Wasn't it weird how they all seemed so certain? That if we kept going this way, we'd run into some other huge disaster?
특기할 점은 아닙니다, 관리자님. 저들은 자신이 우위에 있다고 굳게 믿었기 때문입니다.
I need some lip balm. Oh, this is the Skittles one. So my beautiful partner for Christmas, her mom got me some like goodies, and then in between those goodies some cute lip balm. So this is a Skittles one. Skittles lip balm. It's because right now my lips feel very dry. And it makes me a little bit nervous to speak when they're dry. Not nervous, just a little bit self-conscious, so.
그것보다 특이했던 것은 저들의 선체 아래에 날카로운 것들이 무수하게 박혀 있었다는 것입니다.
백끼리의 충돌을 대비한 것 아닌가? 해상 근접전에서는 그런 일이 왕왕 있다고 들었다.
충각을 노렸다기에는 위치가 배 바닥에 중점적으로 몰려 있었고 부식의 정도를 보았을 때 설치한 지 그리 오래되진 않아 보인다.
배 밑바닥을 보았다고?
가까우니 맑아서 보였다.
밑에서 무언가가 올라오려는 걸 막고 싶었던 걸까요?
아니 배 바닥을 향해 돌진하는 물고기는 상상이 잘 안 되는 걸. 유리창이 돌진하는 참새도 아니고.
Maybe something else.
별거 아닐 수도 있잖아. 해적들은 미신 같은 거 잘 믿는다며. 그런 장식 아니야?
역시 그 파일럿 대리와 동행을 해야 했나? 파우스트 씨, 뭐 알고 있는 거 없어?
관련된 정보는 아직 업데이트되지 않았습니다.
Thank you, Faust.
호수의 규칙을 유념하며 나아가는 것이 최선인 것 같군요.
Thus continued our journey to the lobotomy court branch, with the variable coordinates pilot gave us. Paranoia of the unknown weighing heavily on our shoulders. And after an indeterminate amount of time,
오티스, 방향타를 좌현으로 돌려야 할 것 같네요.
뭐?
Otis, who was looking out ahead from the bow of the ship, whipped around. Whatever Faust said seemed to have hit her unexpectedly.
보이, 몇십 분 전만 해도 이 구역을 직선으로 빠르게 지나가야 한다고 말하지 않았나?
예측했던 속도에 도달하지 못했습니다. 이대로 이 구역을 벗어나게 되면 다음 구역의 파도를 맞이할 겁니다.
그게 이번 구역의 빌어먹을 규칙인가?
맞습니다. 해적과의 전투가 빠르게 끝마쳐지긴 했지만 시간이 지체되었던 건 다르지 않았으니까요. 현금 좌표가 안내하는 내용이 바뀌었습니다.
Interesting.
여기서 얼마나 더 썩어야 하는 거지?
안내대로라면 약 3일 정도의 우회 항로를 이용해야겠군요.
They're getting very fatigued by the ocean, are they? Altis bit her lip with discontent before suddenly turning in my direction.
관리자님, 이번 작전의 속도를 증진하는 것과 더불어 관리자님께서 중하게 여기셨던 LCCB 대원들의 구출 및 신병 확보 확률을 올리기 위한 묘안을 제안하고 싶습니다.
Okay. Spit it out.
적어도 3일이라는 시간을 지체한 후까지 그들이 건강한 상태로 있을 것이라는 보장은 없습니다.
Well, what's the plan?
배를 돌리지 않는 것입니다.
With that, Altis slowly raised the acceleration lever.
뭐라고요? 제정신인가요? 파도가 올 것이라는 걸 미리 알고 그 안으로 들어가겠다고요?
파도에 대해서는 나도 들은 것들이 있다 물게. 모를 줄 알았나? 네 녀석도 파도를 겪고 이겨낸 경험이 많았을 거라고 보는데.
그야 당연하죠. 하지만 그건 정보가 부족해서 어쩔 수 없이 맞닥뜨린 파도들이었어요. 알고 지나간 적은 한 번도 없다고요.
하지만 이겨냈던 거지? 심지어 지금처럼 무한한 목숨이 아니던 시기에도 말이지. 그건 우리가 충분히 이겨낼 수 있음을 의미한다. 더불어 작전 속도의 단축과 관리자님, 그리고 소수 졸개가 원했던 구출 확률 증가까지 얻는다. 이스마일, 너는 우리가 지지부진하던 게 영 마음에 들지 않았던 것만 같은데 3일간 일광 건조라도 하고 싶어졌나?
Instead of responding to Otto's sarcastic remark, Ishmael squinted in the direction the boat was speeding in.
물결, 냄새, 속도, 색깔. 회전 중인 흐리고 비린 청색 호수. 직접 겪어본 호수는 아니지만 저 호수의 파도에 작살난 배들은 많았다는 건 알아요.
그게 우리가 되지 않으면 될 뿐이다.
저 만일 갔다가요 아니다 싶으면 다시 돌아와도 되잖아요. 그렇지 않나요?
Sinclair, that's not how that works.
다시 돌아간다고요? 이 호수에는 왔던 길로 되돌아간다는 개념이 없단 말이에요.
어떻게 할까요, 단테?
Let's try following Otis's plan.
네. 구역의 경계를 넘어 지정한 호수로 갑니다.
맙소사. 오티스 씨, 당신의 생각이 맞아들어야 할 거예요.
As soon as those words left Ishmael's mouth, there was a flash in the sky. Oh no. Yep. Thunder?
비가 몰아치네요.
태풍의 눈깔 아니다.
The Great Lake, my man.
이미 파도가 밀려왔다는 거예요. 관리자님.
Individual. Yep.
재미있는 볼거리였어. 캐론, 슬슬 그 기능을 사용해 볼까?
What function? Also, this looks so cool.
버티기 모드 전환.
Switching to endure mode. What is that? What does that do? That's when reality began to sink. What had happened to, what happens to, and what will happen to everyone and everything that entered this lake without preparation for what's to come. Huh? What do we do now, Ishmael?
대호수에 처음 항해를 시작하는 풋내기 선언이라면 한 번쯤 들었던 말이 있죠. 만약 네가 어떤 파도가 일지 모르는 호수 속에 갇히게 된다면 믿어야 하는 건 단 하나다.
A colossal wave rises to its crest before us.
몬타이. 조금이라도 늦게 돼지고 싶다면 무기를 꺼내두는 편이 좋을 거다.
그건 너의 항해 실력도 말리까지 보는 길잡이 실력도 동료들 간의 끈적이는 유대감도 아니다.
Okay.
많은 이들이 이것을 견디지 못하고 호수 밑바닥에 스스로를 제물로 삼는 걸 택한다.
뭐예요? 뭐가 기어 올라오고 있는 거예요?
그저 어떠한 혼돈과 떨림에도 제정신을 유지할 수 있는 너의 의지를 믿어야 한다. 고작 호수가 너 따위에 잠잠해질지는 모르겠지만
That's crazy. I think we've dealt with this before.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어. 아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어? 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
가족을 위해.
So just seeing Jeremiah was just making a battlefield, I guess. I don't know.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데. 사무실 직원을 도울 재정 여유가 없고. 효력사. 좋아.
계속하면 되겠네.
순식간에 끝내죠.
후회 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
한 놈.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
꿰뚫려라.
분위기 좋은데? 지금이라면
정화.
한 단계 높은 의뢰도 성공시킬 수 있겠군.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
승리로 이끌.
마음은 놓지 말고.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
따뜻한 꿰뚫리고
그대 또한 참
보냈고
풍 속에서
흙에서 깨어라. 흙으로.
오, 적합한 판단이었어.
Ew.
덮어놓고 공격하는 것보단 적을 잘 관찰하는 게 중요하지.
도록 달릴
승리로
시간이다.
이끌.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니
야! 찢어 발긴다. 그러하니여.
꿰뚫리고
보냈고
Nice, we did it somehow. I might want like I'm.
죽었을 때쯤
Oh, never mind.
무엇으로 불러야 할지도 감이 잡히지 않는구려.
호수 밑에 사는 정체불명의 것들은 고래라는 이름으로 불리죠. 그 안에서 나오는 것들은 인어에 속하고요. 구멍 손바닥 고래. 정말이지 마주치고 싶지 않은 고래였는데.
Is that one of the whales that we're talking about at U-Corp?
인어가 이렇게 배를 습격해서 공격하기도 하나요? 그리고 어릴 때 본 책에서 읽었던 거와는 너무나 다르게 생겼는데.
인어라. 어릴 때 형이 인어가 그렇게 무섭다며 자기 전에 겁을 주곤 했었는데.
그러니까 이런 것들을 잡아서 향수인지 뭔지를 만든단 말이야?
베르, 이번에야말로 좀 도와주지.
잊었어? 저 양반 K사에서 우리가 묵사발 당하고 있었을 때도 눈 하나 찌푸리고 구경하고 있었잖아.
아, 간간히 멀리서 손까지 흔들어주기도 했어요. 아마 제 손목이 부러지고 있었을 때라 손을 흔들어드리진
Honglu
못했지만요.
always taking the positive.
물론 나라고 메피스토펠레스가 침몰할 때까지 손 하나 까딱 안 하고 있진 않겠지. 하지만 내가 나설 때는 딱 한순간이다. 너희가 모조리 전멸당하고 적들이 관리자의 머리를 박살낸 뒤 그 시침과 분침을 떼어가기 전에.
Are you serious right now?
폐사의 귀한 자원을 제가 눈앞에서 가만히 뺏길 수는 없지 않습니까, 단테. 그러니 아쉽게도 내가 나서는 장면은 너희가 죽고 난 그 이후에야 구경할 수 있을 거다.
Let's hope that does not happen anytime soon.
길잡이 씨, 실력 좋다는 거 좀 부풀려진 게 아니었을까? 그것은 아니요.
Yeah, don't.
그건 아니야.
There was just like, Two previous victims of Virgilius interjected, albeit in hollow voices, to rebut Rudia's rather dangerous remark.
그러니 저것들을 마저 쓸어버리든 같이 여정의 동반자로 합류시키든 알아서 하라고.
He did not even bother. That's my boy.
한 자루는 죽어 떠난 자에 대한 축하를, 한 자루는 목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에 대한 엄숙한 애도를.
Oh, now we're into the waves. This is so cool. I like how this is laid out.
내겠소.
You could just slowly swimming into it. The waves too.
제가 앞에 서죠.
임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고.
그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지
고귀하게.
갈기는 거지.
깨어라.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘리는 그런 여유는 없고.
아까는 대단했어.
한 사람이 낼 수 있는 일격으로서는 감탄할 수준이었지.
순식간에 끝내죠.
그대 또한 잠들게. 네, 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
분위기가 좋네. 뭐 좋은 거라도 먹었나?
응. 지금 공격하는 건 좋은 타이밍은 아니야.
나아가 주게.
찢어 놓아주마.
예쁘네. 네 피분수.
분위기 좋은데?
지금이라면 한 단계 높은 의뢰도 성공시킬 수 있겠군.
고귀하게.
편히 쉬시게.
효력사. 좋아.
뚫리고 계속 하면
그대
되겠네.
또한 잠들게.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
흙에서 흙으로. 한 놈. 타겟 제거
유라니아.
확인.
긍정적인
달릴
시도다.
시간이다.
마음은 놓지 말고.
순식간에 끝내죠.
무쳐 잠들어.
흙에서
적합한 판단이었어.
덮어놓고 공격하는 것보다
엎드리도록.
적을 잘 관찰하는 게 중요해.
예쁘네. 네 피분수. 타겟 제거
Oh
확인.
shit, okay. They're
긍정적인
getting stronger.
시도다.
갈까?
마음은 놓지 말고.
정화. 꿰뚫려라. 슛!
편히 쉬시게. 네, 잠든
Fucking
그대를
delete
기릴
it.
테니.
꿰뚫려라.
풍 속에서 비명을 질러라.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 시도다.
승리로 이끌.
마음은 놓지 말고.
순식간에 끝내죠.
거둘 수 없다면 찢어 발긴다. 유라하니여.
따뜻한 피. 엎드리도록.
흙으로. 타겟 제거 확인.
They just keep on coming.
긍정적인 시도다.
승리로 이끌.
마음은 놓지 말고.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
흙으로. 추잡하네.
찢어 발겨주마.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 생각.
승리로 이끌
마음을
목을
놓지
내놓고
말고.
있도록. 찢어 발긴다. 한 속에서
따뜻한 피 엎드리도록 꿰뚫려라.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Beautiful. Ugh.
이제 몇 마리 남았죠?
전부 처리했다.
그럼 이것이 마지막이겠네요.
There was something off about those mermaids that crawled out of that well. A feeling not so different from looking at an abnormality or a distortion. Mermaids. Were they human once?
제 설명이 부족했겠네요. 단순히 밑바닥에 산다고 해서 고래라는 이름이 붙여지지는 않아요. 고래라는 것들은 호수에서 인간을 숙주로 삼는 모든 것들을 통틀어 부르는 단어. 고래가 인어들을 낳는 거죠.
And where did the mermaids come from?
파도에 밀려온 고래에 먹힌 거예요. 우리도 비슷한 꼴이 될 수도 있고요. 알겠죠? 어쩌면 관리자님이 되돌리는 건 아무 소용이 없을지도 모른다고요.
I see it now. Do we? The waves will be unrelenting, unabating. And Ishmael, who had already weathered and braved these endless, crashing waves, was starting to snap, strand by strand.
내게는 반드시 이뤄야 할 목표가 있고 그걸 방해하는 것들은 전부 없애서 곤두박질 치면서 부서지는 한이 있더라도 도달할 거예요.
집념과 투쟁심. 모험을 시작할 때 나쁘지 않은 준비물이지.
Hurry, Otta, shut up.
본격적인 항해는 지금부터일 테니.
Oh no. That's so fucking awesome. Patchwork Lake. Hey, Mighty.
끝장냈어. 이제 더는 폭풍 소리에
How you
죄를 떨
doing?
필요도, 개소리내 꿈을 꾸고 슬픔에 빠질 필요도 없지.
That's such a cool,
전부
a cool panel. It's so cool.
끝내버린.
We gambled? Not today. I don't think we even have enough for gambling. We have 540 lunacy. Unless we have like special tickets, but I don't think we have any of those. We can do single ones, but I'm not sure if that'll do much, to be honest. Wait, we do have one of the 10 tickets. Do we try that one? Might as well. Yeah. I also changed the latency to be ultra low again. I kind of like was getting a little bit annoying. With the longer latency. Yeah. So we're back at it again. Gambling time.
지금 이 순간부터 날 보고 눈살을 찌푸린 자들은 모두 열애자로 간주하겠다.
G Corp head manager. Who the fuck are you? Well, I got that one at least. And that's all we got. G Corp was Canto 1. It looked familiar. It looked like the battleground. She is alright. Yeah, I imagine. You know what? For the good Lexies, let's try just one extraction, even though it's not gonna bring any fruit. Of course it wouldn't. Why did I think it would? Okay, goodbye. You'll be able to shard them Thursday at least? What do you mean? What do you mean I'll be able to shard them on Thursday? What are we speaking of? Get them prepared with crates. Why this Thursday though? What's happening on Thursday? God, I'm tired. Because you can shard story IDs a week after they come out. Woohoo! Coolio. I guess if in any case, let me know and we can maybe work it out, but I won't be streaming on Thursday. But I could probably do something offline and just get the ID. Yeah. Shall we continue? Right. I mean, that would be a nice place to end at, but we can still continue for a little bit. I mean, how many do we do? A couple. It feels like when we began the Canto, it was like I would see no progress at all being, you know, being done. And now it just kind of like skyrocketed, like, okay, actually you're 1/3 through. It's like, okay, that's cool. Totally not fucking with my sense of time. One last story bit before the night is over. So one more. The cruise party. If that's what I understood. I think my brain is being a little bit mush, sorry. Yeah, one more. Cruise party. Okay, yeah, so that's, yeah, okay, that's what you meant. It's not a fight. Good to know.
호수의 물. 호수를 바라볼 때마다
There we go.
일렁이는 모습에 내가 보여. 호수가 아무리 달라져도 물 위에 비친 내 모습은 늘 일그러져 있으니 오히려 찌그러지고 일렁거리는 게 내 진짜 모습 아닐까.
I happened upon Ishmael's musings around the time we were on our way to the elusive Lobotomy Corp branch of the Great Lake. It had been a while since our last disastrous incidents.
호수에 비춰온 뒤틀린 모습들이 사실은 옳았던 것일지도 모르지.
Even from a distance, it was evident that Ishmael was gazing down at her own reflection in the water. I rested my wandering feet and decided to watch her for a moment. I wanted to see what Ishmael was looking at together.
손에 피가 맺혔었지. 소금물이 들어가서 쓰라렸고 당장이라도 그걸 놓지 않으면 정신이 나갈 정도로 아팠는데 놓을 수 없었어. 나는 무엇을 놓고 싶지 않았던 걸까?
Huh?
관리자님, 와보셔야겠습니다. 다음 좌표에 가까워진 것 같습니다.
Okay, that was sure. Jump scare me freely.
저도 보죠.
Ishmael awoke from her introspection and straightened herself. She strode toward us.
앞에는 뭐가 있죠?
눈앞에 보이는 것과 레이더 상에 잡히는 것은 한쪽의 배뿐이다.
Ooh.
그리고 이번 호수에서의 대기는 3시간인 듯하다. 다음 호수로 갈 때까지 3시간을 기다려야 하는데 관리자님이 요전번처럼 파도에 맞서게 허락만 해주신다면 그럴 필요는 없겠지만
You seem a little bit exhausted there, buddy. No, Otis. The losses were worse than I anticipated, and remember that what Ishmael said. We were extremely lucky the waves that came after us was a relatively manageable one.
명령하신 대로 따르겠습니다.
Sounds good. Thanks to Otis, who quickly abandoned the idea, the sinners and I could observe this new vessel with somewhat lighter hearts.
다행히 해적선으로 보이지는 않아요. 저건...
Yeah?
저건 미니 크로스가 아니지 않소? 파티베요, 파티베.
What does that mean? Partying? Partay ship? Oh. Even from a distance, I could see the colorful balloons and banners decorating the ship. Party ship, yeah.
난 파티가 정말 좋소.
Why the... I thought she was gonna be like partay, but no, she just does the like the par and then says something random. Like what? Give me that again, Ishmael. Not Ishmael, sorry, Don Quixote. Give me that one more time.
난 파티가 정말 좋소.
Par. Which feels like an incredibly stupid idea. I mean, if people pay for it, I guess, but like also you could just, I don't know, one-way ticket. It's probably worse than like the, you know, the bullet train.
거기서는 모두가 나처럼 큰 소리로 소리 지르고 뛰어다녀도 혼날 걱정 없으니 얼마나 신나워. 베르, 애를 얼마나 구박했으면 이렇게...
Oh, Virgie, let her be.
아, 저런 데에서는 보통 특산물 요리도 내놓을 텐데 술도 있고 거기서만 맛볼 수 있는 귀한 음식일 텐데.
Rodea and Don Quixote both shot twinkling glances in my direction, then at Virgilius, then back at me. Virgilius shrugged. Whatever we decided to do here was none of his business. Well, maybe they can tell us something about the nearby Lobotomy Corp branch, or maybe they know something about the LCCB agents. Don Quixote was rhythmically swaying her shoulders. Maybe she's trying to imitate the Marlin dance she glimpsed back at the club.
이보게들! 뭐 좀 물어보겠네!
The faintly blurry music was the only response from the ship.
이 음악 때문에 안 들릴 수도 있겠어. 하여간, 에이 요새 음악은 지나치게 시끄러워서.
You fucking boomer. Shut up.
건너가서 물어보고 그렇게 빠르겠어.
I guess we can quickly stop by and ask them a few questions. We had 3 hours to kill anyway. Might as well make ourselves useful and collect some intel. Ishmael shot a glance at Virgilius before staring at the floor, wordlessly.
저 배가 누구의 배인지 어떤 일을 겪은 배였는지를 정확히 모르는 상태에서 간다는 것은 무모한 짓이라고 생각되지만 관리자님이 그렇게 생각하셨다면 네, 건너가죠.
저거는 또 갑자기 오티스나 할 법한 말을 하네.
It was.
이렇게 하기로 했을 뿐이에요.
It's... oh.
이제 이 보트를 사용할 수 있게 되었군요.
이건 뒤집어질 염려는 없는 것이오.
Capsize?
구명조끼나 튜브는 안 넣어도 될까요?
I mean, you guys don't have to come. By the time all 13 of us squeezed our way in, the skiff was absolutely packed and precariously swaying. Some sinners' faces darkened with concern. Why are we taking everyone? We don't have to bring everyone. Don't worry, guys. Even if you all drown, I'll bring you guys right back. All right as rain. Is it really a skiff if it's 13 people? Probably not. Again, why are we bringing everyone? Just kidding. Jokes. Just kidding. Jokes.
자, 파티에 취해 너무 늦게 돌아오진 말라.
Well, I guess everyone wants to enjoy it, but don't we have more than just one boat? In a manner that was extremely out of character, Virgilius waved at us. Does he know something that we don't? Curious. Cruise Party 2. We can do it. I'm curious about the cruise party. I still don't see anyone on the deck.
기다려 보시오. 내가 배에 있는 힘껏 숨을 불어담아 소리를 질러 보겠소.
Don. Oh, was that the loudest you could do?
야, 파임마!
I guess that was loud.
그런데 이런 선상 파티 같은 건 우리가 막 들어와도 괜찮은 거야?
Good question.
그 뭐냐? 응? 초대장도 없을 텐데.
주눅들지 마 그래. 이런 건 원래 같이 즐길수록 신나는 거야.
바티고 나발이고 목표는 정보 수집이에요. 헛짓거리하면 놓고 갈 겁니다.
우와, 여기 진짜 좋아 보이긴 하네요.
Numerous liquor bottles and numerous God fucking damn it. Numerous liquor bottles and half-eaten food were strewn about haphazardly all over the deck. Fun fact, this theme is called Electronic Devil Maker. That's funny. It is really good. Or what, it's catchy.
바로 직전까지 이 자리에서 파티를 벌이고 있었던 것으로 보인다.
안쪽에 불이 켜져 있어. 잽싸게 가보고 오리라.
Don Quixote, running on sheer excitement for a party, scuttled to the cabins.
시끄러운 게 하나 사라졌네. 그럼
Please be careful. Huh? Heathcliff slammed his fist into the loudspeaker that's been blaring music this entire time.
이제야 살 것 같네. 귀 터지는 줄 알았어.
Why'd you do that? I decided to remain silent. The music was pretty loud.
음악이 꺼지니까 영 썰렁해지는구만.
Oh no. Why is the eerie music creeping up now?
그러고 보니 지금 상황과 비슷한 이야기가 생각나네요. 유모가 해준 옛날 이야기가 있었는데.
Go ahead, Honglu. Don Quixote returns with a dumbfounded expression on her face.
없어.
Not.
뭐가? 음식? 술? 아니면 둘 다?
아무도 없었어.
Okay.
그저 불만 켜져 있었다는 것이요.
방금까지 파티가 있었던 게 자명한데 사람 하나 없다는 게 말이 된다고 보나?
Did we see a large group of people? Because I don't remember anyone recalling of seeing a large group of people on the deck. I don't remember that. No one said anything about that.
진짜요? 뭐 숨바꼭질이라도 하는 것일지도.
이런 모임에 모일 만한 사람들이 그럴 거라고는 상상이 잘 안 되지 않니?
그럼 사라졌다는 건가요? 여기 사람들이 전부. 그러면
Oh, that look on Ishmael's face.
다른 가능성을 둔다면 배에 창고가 있겠다.
그런데 파티를 하던 사람들이 이 모든 음식과 술을 내버려 두고 좁은 창고에 우르르 모여 있다고?
아, 네, 딱 이런 이야기였어요.
Okay, let Honglu finish. I need to hear the story.
성대한 잔치를 한다는 초대장을 받고 어떤 저택에 들어갔는데 아무도 보이지 않는다는 거였어요.
저희 노래나 다시 틀까요?
Brother, the speaker's been broken.
라디오 작살냈는데?
I smashed the radio, lad.
이게 파도에 당했던 배라면 당장 나가야 하는데.
그런데 열려있는 어떤 방에서 자꾸 쿵 하는 소리가 들리길래 들어가 보았더니
Everyone's talking.
들어가 보았더니
사람들이 두 팔을 편 채로 시체같이 뻣뻣하게 껑충껑충 튀어오르면서
저는 창고를 확인해보고 와야겠어요.
No, don't. No. We're not checking the storage space. No.
싱클레어군
땅바닥에 흥건하오?
재질이에요!
Sinclair hurried left the room in search of the ship's storage. Can someone smack him in the head?
추는 춤이 한때 유행 중이었다는 이야기였습니다.
Which was the dance that was all the rage back then, apparently.
춤이라는 건 정말이지 심오한 것인가 보군.
별 이야기도 아니었잖아. 괜히 기대하게 만들고 말이야.
본인은 틀림없이 다시 살아 움직이는 시체의 이야기일 거로 생각했수만
괜히 애 겁주기는. 꼬맹이는 어디로 도망간 거야?
I'll go find Sinclair. God fucking damn it. Cruise Party Part 3. Oh, we have a battle. And it's gonna be an abnormality, maybe? Question mark. We can do this one still. I want to get the cruise party done, and then maybe we can rest after that.
와일드 헌트야.
It'll be something. Okay. Oh no. It's pretty dark in here. The hallway to the storage was significantly narrower blah 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 than the party deck. I had nothing but faint, occasionally flashing lights to guide me through this dark hallway. I decided to proceed carefully. Seriously, this place is way creepier than wherever Honolulu was going with his story. Sinclair? You there? Ugh. I wasn't sure where these water droplets were falling from, but they were really getting on my nerves. I'm back from the school. What did I miss? You missed the party. On the party boat. The boat party. I don't see anything here. Not that I could in this dark. Even if... What? Okay. Not that I could in this dark. Even if even if there were. Sorry, brain's melting. All I see is a very faint ray of light and... Huh? Sinclair? And Sinclair, it seemed to me that he had been standing there for a good while. Exactly how long, I wasn't sure. Huh? Sinclair stood there, still like death. He looked up. What are you looking at? Now that I'm in here, I noticed that there was something funny about the ray of light. I assumed that the light I saw was from a lamp or something, but no. It was just there, surrounding the general area where Sinclair stood. There was no light source. So the light shining in from the outside, maybe. No, that doesn't make sense either. We're deep in the ship's storage, a big metal box with no opening for even a single strand of natural light. Besides, it's nighttime. This is getting more and more bizarre by the second. Where is this light coming from? Yeah. Sinclair, we gotta get out of here. Oh my boy. Run now. Fear of the unknown intensifies What I saw defied every bit of common sense I had accumulated over the journey, and I had to get Sinclair out of there. I snatched and tugged his limp wrist. Wake up! That seemed to have done the trick. Sinclair suddenly snapped back to reality and began screaming. He bolted out of the room.
뭐야? 넌 또 왜 그렇게 소리를?
Is there something in the background that I can barely make out?
공중에 사람이 공중에 사람이 공중에 사람이 공중에 사람이.
Oh.
이거 진짜 무서워졌는데.
Yeah, me too.
사람 일리가 없죠.
그럼
네, 설명할 시간이 있나요? 당장 무기 들어요.
Ooh. Nice. Oh shit, what are we dealing with now?
말하면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
Well, of the 1,000 strands of mermaid.
전략 분석을 하고 있어.
You guys are just as ugly. Die.
고귀하게.
편히 쉬시게. 네, 잠든 그대를 길을 치.
이런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데. 사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 외에는 없고. 효력사. 좋아.
계속하면 되겠네.
Oh, I didn't. I'll do that in a little bit.
분위기 좋은데? 지금이라면 한 단계 높은 의뢰도 성공시킬 수 있겠군.
Scroll up a little bit. Did you mean during the scene or right here? Or like this right now? Here, okay. Doesn't let me go much higher up. Yeah, I see it right here. That's crazy.
정화. 보냈고.
풍속에서
V like the light. Thank you, V, for the like. Really appreciate it.
예쁘네. 네
그대 또한 잠들게.
Sorry, can I just glaze the unnervingness really quick? I love that fucking shit. Really good. Really good job. I was unnerved. Thank you.
꿰뚫려라.
찢어 발겨주마.
Ugh. Ew. These are getting high numbers.
제가 묻었네요.
적합한 판단이었어? 덮어놓고
Alright, let's be a little bit smarter.
적을 잘 관찰하는 게 중요하지.
That works.
정화. 따뜻한 꿰뚫리고.
네, 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니. 그대 또한 잠들게.
비명을 질러라.
There's one background in Canto that, in this Canto that amazes me. I believe it's either around the last part of Act 2 or early part 3. Act 3, my bad. I'm really liking the art on this. I probably gonna like kind of like fish out some scenes and kind of make it them a background because I love the ocean. I love pirates. Everything about this Canto's gonna probably like theme wise be my favorite, at least so far.
죽었던 자에 대한 축하를.
But I'm just a big fan of the ocean. Yay, level up.
살아갈 자에 대한
So we have so much more energy.
장례는
But we are gonna wrap it up soon. Cruise Party 4. See, life is really cool, yeah, especially in Eldritch form. Yeah, it's my favorite.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어? 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
나아가 주게.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어? 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
나아가 주게.
Destroy my throat trying to scream my fire spreader. One thing that it does bum me out a bit is that like I can't scream. Like I know, and probably like when my voice used to be like a lot more like
상태가 안 좋군.
higher,
지금 공격에 들어가는 게 유효하겠어.
or like when I was younger, I could like do some like crazy screams, and now I can't do them anymore. I'm not sure if it's like a lack of confidence or just because like also just a little bit of trauma wise, I just kind of like was told to be very quiet. So like I've gotten better with like, you know, the speaking confidently and stuff, but like I do still get a little bit of like, I guess like being paralyzed at like wanting to scream. I'd say it's a lack of confidence or synthesis or shyness. Probably both. Like I'll try, but I kind of low-key forgot how to scream. So like, maybe it's also like a muscle memory thing where I just kind of have to like relearn that. I don't know. Shit's weird. I guess also that, but even like, you know, for example, I try in my car sometimes and I'm like singing along with songs and stuff, and I'm like, it feels like I struggle just to make like a simple singing scream. Like a normal, like when the voice is like at its strongest, not necessarily like a scream, but like just like a stronger like push of your vocal cords, and I feel like it just, I don't know, doesn't work. Shit's broken. But I really wish I could still do that.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Yeah, we did it. So they were mermaids.
아마 파티에 너무 열중한 나머지 규칙을 지키는 걸 잊어버렸겠죠. 그래서
So they ended up getting devoured by the whale. In this deserted ship is the aftermath.
우리 배가 규칙을 어기지 않았어도 규칙을 어겨 파도에 덮쳐진 다른 배와 얽힌다면 어떤 파도냐에 따라서 덩달아서 피해를 볼 수 있어요.
That makes sense, yeah. Their single lapse of judgment led to this chilling catastrophe. I remember Ishmael looking into the lake, muttering to herself. I also remembered the rough, biting words she threw at us. This was the reality of the Great Lake that Ishmael survived before joining us. Oh, look at all that. Oh, that's so creepy. It's kind of like Death Stranding-esque looking. These are not like ghost strands. These are just kind of like some like really gross, fucked up bodies tied to something. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Ugh. A place where even the smallest mistake could mean total annihilation. A place where one must struggle endlessly to survive the terrible unknown. So this was the kind of path Ishmael sailed before joining us. If only I'd known, then maybe I could have been more understanding of her. I keep going back to my quarrel with Ishmael back at the boatworks. I can't stop thinking about it.
내려온 인어들은 처리했지만 시간을 지체한다면 저것이 이제 우리를 노리려 들 것이다. 파티는 끝났다. 복귀하도록 하지.
Sounds good to me. We left the cruise ship as fast as we could. And after an indeterminate amount of time. So we didn't find anything. I made the wrong call. I shouldn't have made such a rash decision.
됐어요. 살아남았으면.
And that was that. Ishmael didn't say more.
그래도 물자는 더 챙길 수 있었어.
I guess they picked up the food that was there.
어이, 레이더 상에 아까는 잡히지 않았던 커다란 것이 잡힌다.
We got something large coming along.
좌표의 중앙과 현저히 가깝네요.
It could just be the branch.
그렇다면 이 점이
21구의 로보토미 지부 객권.
잠깐 밖에서 바람 좀 쐬고 올게요.
Go for it. Ishmael slowly returned to the spot by the ship's railings, where she stood muttering to herself. For a moment, I wondered if I should follow her like I did earlier, but maybe she wanted some time alone to think about things. I decided to leave her be.
정신 꽉 잡아. 자꾸 감정을 내비쳐서는 안 돼. 내 단 하나의 목표를 이루기로 했잖아. 작사를 그렇게 갈아냈는데. 더 차가워지고 날카로워져야 해. 나에게는 꼭 이루어야 할 목표가 있고 그걸 방해하는 것들, 방해가 될 만한 것들은 전부
Okay. Leave us hanging, I guess.
가장 순수한 세상으로.
Alrighty, I think that's a beautiful place to stop. Yeah. Beautiful stop to spot to beautiful spot to stop at. God, I'm tired. Alrighty. Hell yeah, I'll look forward to that part then. We can do some chores and then just wrap it up. Like maybe just like, how many chores is it? Just one. Yeah, we'll just do one. Our weekly 2 times a week chores. There you go.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
여기 확대해봐.
상태가 안 좋군.
I can just do it right now.
지금 공격에 들어가는 게 유효하겠어.
No biggie. I'll do that right now.
좀 더
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Copied. By the way, I sent you something to do real quick if you wish. To me. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. I will click on it in a sec. Well, I clicked on it, but we'll do it in a second. Because we're gonna do chores first.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Like, we're done for the story for now, but we're gonna do some chores and then look at that link.
확대해봐.
가족을 위해.
상태가 안 좋군. 지금 공격에 들어가는 게 유효하겠어.
I'll recognize it. I'll remember. Either right around now or maybe tomorrow. So you might be like the only friend requests I get so far, so don't worry about it.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데. 사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고.
편히 쉬시게. 그대 또한
속에서 비명을 질러라.
분위기 좋은데? 지금이라면 한 단계 높은 의뢰도 성공시킬 수 있겠고.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
효력사. 좋아.
찢어 밝혀주마.
계속하면 되겠네.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니
활그로. 타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다.
정화.
마음은 놓지 말고.
꿰뚫려라. 슛. 꿰뚫리고. 알겠어. 활그로.
찢어 밝혀주마. 왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
알겠어.
타겟 제거 확인.
긍정적인 신호다. 마음은 놓지 말고.
편히 쉬시게. 네, 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니
따뜻한 쏟아내라.
Good job.
한 자루는 죽어 떠난 자에 대한 축하를
Who do we got
한
for
자루는 목숨에 묶여
Fairy
살아갈 자에
Gentleman?
대한
Easy
피를
peasy.
머금을 시간이네.
나라면
목을 내놓고
인원들을 좀 더
있도록.
후방에 배치하겠어.
아니 뭔 전략 분석을 하고 있어? 응원하라고 쓰여 있는데?
편히 쉬시게.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴
꿰뚫려라.
재정 여유는 없고.
Gross.
거둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
사격도 적재적소에 알맞은 탄을 써야 하는 법이지.
뭐 사격에만 해당하는 얘기는 아닐 거야.
순식간에 끝내죠.
아마.
깨어라. 타겟 일부가 터져버렸어.
잘 됐어. 이제 신경 쓰이던 공격은 해소되겠고.
따뜻한 피.
효력사. 좋아.
계속하면 되겠네. 여기 확대해봐.
나아가 주게.
상태가 안 좋군. 지금 공격에 들어가는 게 유효하겠어.
분위기 좋은데?
지금이라면
고귀하게.
한 단계 높은 의뢰도 성공시킬 수 있겠고.
쏟아내라.
Nice. Alrighty, done with chores. Got them out of the way.
한 자루는 죽었던 환자에 대한 축하를, 한 자루는 목
Alrighty. Barely level 7. But okay. We're wrapping up Limbus right now, but we're gonna look at one more link and then we'll call it a day. So do stick around if you want to look at that link. Do leave a like if you've been enjoying the stream, or at least entertained or just chilling, either or. Really helps a lot. I'm checking here. No. Okay. Let's shrink myself over here. And then I'll shrink you guys a little bit as well. I can make this shorter. Sorry, I'm just moving stuff around. Also, it's a little bit dark. Let me fix that really quick. Okay, there we go. Tiny bit brighter. Oh yeah, wait, TikTok can see. Oh, you guys can't see that. That's funny. Chatting. There we go. Why is my camera being so shit? Oh, I'll just end the live on the TikTok end. We're not doing anything important there. Okay, that's out of the way. So, pre-script time. So, click to receive. Should I turn off the music? Huh. Click to receive. Okay. When you feel watched, look around. Stand between an ugly girl with a damp shirt and the nearest exit. Cool. When you feel it gives a new prescript every 24 hours, I believe. Oh, that's really cool. I'm gonna say this really quick. Let me I don't know. I just don't want anything to pop up if it's not something I want to show. Uh where to put it? Uh cool useful links. Alrighty. Cool. So when you feel watched, if I feel watched, look around, stand between an ugly girl with a damp shirt and the nearest exit. Can that be anywhere? Give this prescript to the 144 stranger you meet today. That's so strange. Does it like... Oh, it's just the same. It just sticks to it. Okay. That's so strange. That is so cool, but also strange and also slightly creeped out, but that's cool. That's fine. That is fine. I'm gonna look for another song to put in the meantime. Tis fun. It is fun. So, yeah, that's it for tonight. We're wrapping up for today. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do some more Limbus tomorrow. I really have been loving this ocean theme. And it's been very interesting that I'm glad to finally, interact with it. And agreeing with what most people said, that after Canto 4, pacing is a lot better. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Canto 4, as much as I, loved after we got past all the fights, for sure it was a little bit tedious with the battles, for sure. But it was still a really good Canto, like, story-wise nonetheless. I found one prescript generator telling you what to do in Limbus battles. Like overclock on EGO or something. That would be fun. That would be cute and fun. But yeah. What else is on my mind? I'm excited for next week because we'll be playing Amnesia Rebirth. Because I really want to play something horror again. I really want to be scared in my boots. I want to be scared again. I like feeling unnerved. Does it say something about me? Probably, but like, So I feel like the chat looks weird. Why do you look weird? What's up with you? Chat URL. Can I not edit you? There you go. I think that looks a little bit more centered. Found it. It's the one by Crits. If you want to try it, sure, send it over. Or if you can send it in chat, maybe I'm not sure if that works. Have all your sinners target the enemy with the lowest health. That's awful. But alrighty. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, it won't pass the chat moderation. God damn it. I don't know what's up with the chat moderation. It's so dumb. It's so dog shit. I can paste my my Steam friend code if you want to send it through there at some point. Yeah. Or actually, I'm nervous because I should probably like work on the Discord a little bit, but like, should I just like send an invite in the chat? I sort of have a Discord, but like, it's like in progress. And I still feel very nervous about community building, but like, I think we can do that. I'll fix it and organize it at some point. Or should we just make a new one, actually? Sorry, I'm having a lot of no, it should be fine. Alrighty. I'll perfect it at some point. I'll work on it. Where's the server thingy? Server settings. Where do I do the thingy? Give me a second. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, there we go. Copy. Okay, Karan, this one's for you. Oh, that looks so cute. Sorry, the sound. Centers with the highest speed target the lowest enemy slots. Pass failed. That's so weird. Yeah, it's very bare bones. I haven't like done much with it. But I'll work on it. But you do seem like a very chill person, so I'll just invite you nonetheless and have you hop on for the process. But yeah, this is the thingy. I guess we can try this sometime. I don't know. Is it worth? I don't know. Like, I'm not, like, again, it's the thing that, like, I'm not, that into the mechanics of the game where, like, I can barely understand it. It's like, I'm not sure how worthwhile it is to, like, even, like, do this kind of thing where it's like, well, I could try. But, like, I would do it for the funsies. I wouldn't really see it as a challenge. I would just see it as a, like, I guess I'll do whatever it tells me. Do good for a daily thing as a test. We can do that. I guess you can just do the main story normally, but try it in the Scavs or MD. Actually, that's also a good recommendation. I could try this in the mirror dungeons too. But all right, I'll save this website as well off the camera because I don't want it. I don't know. But all right. Now we'll wrap it up. Thank you all for watching. I will, I'll schedule the stream for tomorrow. I won't forget. But I'll see you all later. This was, again, I'm being awkward. Let me be. But like, I don't know. It's been good to get back into Limbus. I'm really enjoying it. Good night, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. 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 Button. Bye.